Hello everyone, my name is DustInLint, and welcome back to episode 84 of my Dungeon of the Endless Let's Play 2 Easy mode, alpha version 0.6.9. So last episode, I lost on the 3rd or 4th floor. It was one of those floors on the easy mode, and, you know, disappointing, but it gave me an opportunity to restart on this floor, and I'm going to try and make the best use of the 2 easy run. Okay, everyone make your way over here. We have enough dust now to light up yet another room. Excellent. You can make your actually, I should have been leveling people up near the end of that last floor, but that's okay. Yeah, what the heck, one more upgrade can't hurt, is what he said to himself to try and reassure that he had made the right decision. I think I'm actually going to keep him on industry for the time being, which might not be a great decision, but we'll see. Let's keep going over here, just because this is going to seem like as if it's going to be a main hub area, and you know what? This is actually excellent for building a science thing in there. Energy bar, what does that do again? Speed and unlocks operate. He already has operate. So I would save that for someone else, maybe if we find Opbot early on. And what do we find? Oh, that's actually excellent that we found that there. What do we get? That's a very good question. Prisoner Prod 3 could help us in the early game. Science Creator 2 would be nice. Auto Dark Shards do seem useful now, and I feel as though they would be even better on 2 easy mode. So I think we can always get Prisoner Prod 3 later. Auto Dark Shards could take a while to pop up again. Let's go for that. And in the meantime, let's go down here. Okay. Get another 8 dust from there. Enemy waves spawning in. Anything that attacks the... Still nothing that attacks the crystal quite yet, which is I'm thankful for. We'll go over here then. And, okay. Not too crazy about that, but can't always control everything that happens. In the meantime, let's just build prisoner prods in here to defend that room as best as possible then. And we should, yep, there's the dust needed to light up this room as well, and we also get a lot of industry. What do we go for next? Let's just build more prisoner prods in here, first and foremost, and then what do we research next? Depends on what we have. Oh, early shop would be really, really cool. Because I really like the idea of the shop, of having the merchant come to a spot that you want him to be in, and he'll generate dust for you for every room that you open. Not a lot, but he will give you dust, so long as he continues to operate it. So I think we'll hold off until we can get that. Hopefully we can get that before the end of the floor. Maybe I'll switch Maxicane over to here to speed that process up a little bit, and we'll go over here for the meantime. We find a good bit more dust, but also more enemies. Let's go over here for the time being. Luckily, those are the only enemy waves by the looks of things. Okay, so you can go back up there, and with that we should be able to start researching the shop module after this room. And it's also a dead end. How do I feel about that? Not great at all. And that's almost that. Okay, there we go. We don't need to be researching science now. So, go for the shop module. we go over here and build all, well, maybe what I'll do now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and then 1 auto dock shard. I might actually destroy one of these and build a auto dock shard in here, so that way he can just defend over here and he can defend over here. That means I'm going to prioritize leveling him up one more time by himself, so that way he's a little bit stronger. And then we find another room of opportunity with another one of these. We could get Tear Gas 2, we could get Auto Dock Shards 2, we could get Science Creator 2. That's all assuming that we have enough rooms left over to get A, enough science, and B, to have enough doors to open up. Which won't be happening unless I dedicate specifically to that purpose. I almost kind of want to do that. So he'll just go around repairing all of those things. Maybe I will do that, since I will be getting the shop after the next room that we open anyways. I won't actually research it from here though, just because I can light it up and defend it at the same time. And we'll open up that door. And we find... Oh, is that the new person? Come, together we shall... Or we will slake our thirst for adventure and dust. That's the new person. I'm totally recruiting them. And what weapon do they use? They use spears. Lady Joleri Tulak, a rogue and adventurer. Joleri was generally found mounted and with a weapon in her hand. She has traveled far and wide on the continent, enriching herself by finding and selling endless artifacts. However, she was trapped in the dungeon and when running from beasts that ate her steed. Now all she can think of is getting back up to the light and avenging her lost companion. I like her a lot already. She has a really cool sounding backstory, and she gets passive skill self attack power +5 by killed mobs temporarily max +20 and target dust loot probability -30. That is not as awesome, but the fact that she sounds really strong is promising to me. And in the meantime, how about you research, what could we research? Right, I was thinking of Auto Dock Shards too, but we could always get that layer. More importantly right now is probably Tear Gas 2. And in the meantime, you go over here, open up this door, and we find an item. And you can make your way over there. We got Toothpick for this lady already. That's actually excellent. And actually, you know what? We can give her Operate as well, which is actually really, really ideal. So you can go into there, you can go into there, and you can make your way back up into here. And he handled that pretty well, I would say. For the time being, though, okay, they can both research something. Maybe I'll just have her on science duty. She actually has 9 wits, surprisingly enough. I think she would have the same amount if... Yeah, she would have the same amount of wit if he didn't have the happy pills on. That's mind-baffling. I actually have enough to light up more rooms as well. Maybe I'll do that. Might be a good idea. And then... Well, I may as well actually be lighting up over here, since how the exit's gonna be over here somewhere. You can make your way over here, and you can go up here. I like the sound of that a lot. And we find even more rooms, surprisingly enough. Okay, she needs to make her way back over here and help him defend over there. He can handle himself with the number of enemies that there are right now. She takes a lot of damage, but at least she can eventually get armor. And I guess I will light up that way over there as well. You have a lot of, I can't even think of the word I'm looking for. We have a lot of industry going for us at the moment, which I greatly appreciate a lot. Let's get maybe some of those going in there, and then we will open up another one of these doors. We still have a lot of rooms here, surprisingly enough. We unlocked Tear Gas 1. That's actually excellent. You need to make your way back into that room, and you can make your way over to here. In fact, maybe I'll just have you in here, and then you can make your way over to here. There we go. So we unlocked Tear Gas. That's pretty good. Make your way back up there. See what we could research, at least. We could be getting Auto Dark Shards 3 if we research it one more time. Very, very interesting proposition. Or we could get Claymores. I think they're still going to cost 9 power. I'm not sure. I actually haven't checked into that. We can always get Auto Dark Shards later. I kind of want to get Claymore right now, just to see how they've changed it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Go over here, and we will light up another room. How about that one? Sure. Open up that to find a dead end. Kind of figured as much. We will make our way back over here because enemy wave spawning, surprisingly enough, not. So maybe for the time being, you can go into here and we can get started on Claymores. We do have enough rooms to do that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We actually have 4 rooms. Just out of curiosity, if we had enough. Probably food replicator for next floor. So I'll save up my science, and that will be what we'll go for. In the meantime, we go over here and we open up more rooms. Although I kind of like the idea of building a shop. Especially right over here. In case we happen to find the merchant. Sure, let's do that. We have the industry to spare for that. And if we find the merchant, then that's even better. Okay. We go over here, find a lot of dust, and ooh, okay. That's 3 waves spawning from over here, and only 1 from over here. I think she can handle herself. I think Max the King needs to come over here. And we have enough dust to light up another room yet. And we got Lucky Rabbit's Foot, Wit, and Max HP. She already has that. I'll hold on to the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Because I'm not sure if she gets the upgrade skill later. I kind of question if she does. Let's level her up once. She gets War Rider. Mounted or on foot, cavalry is trouble. Speed plus 10 and defense plus 40. Kind of a cool ability there. You can go back into there and you can continue to research science for us. And in the meantime, let's maybe light up some more rooms over here. Yes, yes. Let's go up here, and if we had enough, we actually might have enough. No, that's right. I was only wanting to get the food replicator, if anything, which we won't have enough science for before this floor ends by any stretch of the means. Okay, you can make your way into there. You can make your way into there. Because that lady can handle herself. And, yeah, that should be a fairly successful floor 2 by the looks of things so far. There's not a whole lot else that needs to be said about that. Max O'Kane, you can make your way back over here, and you can... Oh, yes. And then you go up there. Get another good bout of dust there. And you can continue going over here. I really hope we find a merchant before we find the exit. That would be excellent. Okay, how do I feel about that? No, intrigued, to say the very least. Because we could potentially get a 4th party member here. And we will deal with that. Just gonna repair all those things, and yeah, that's about it for that. Okay. We'll go back to researching science, and you know what? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to see if we can't get ourselves a 4th party member on this floor. Oh, yeah, that's the right person I wanted to send up there. And big money, big money. It just ends up being a toxic cloud. You know what? We have the industry to spare at the moment. We'll keep going. And this could be our exit right here. No, just a lot more dust. Okay. Okay, there's 2 waves over here this time. I might want to send a lady over here to help over there. And then you can probably defend yourself between what's in there already. And I'll have her go over here now that the enemy wave should be over for over there. Max O'Kane, you can make your way over here to prepare things. That seems like a good idea. In the meantime, you can come up here, and we'll probably be opening up what will most likely be our last room of the floor. I'm a little bit disappointed that we didn't find a merchant, if that is the case, but that is the way the cookie crumbles from time to time. I kind of really want to level someone up again, but that would use up basically all my food, which I don't feel comfortable doing. Now, how fast are people? She has 33 speed, but not crazy amounts of health. She has 696 health. That could not be any more perfect. 30 speed and a lot more health. You know what? Surprisingly enough, I think Max O'Kane is still going to be our crystal carrier. Which means I'm going to have to power down some rooms, first of all. Power down, power down, power down, power down. I think I'm going to leave that one powered up for the time being. Power up those ones. 1, 2, 3. And I like the look of that. I like the look of that a whole lot. Claymore. Oh, it's still 11? Ooh. We'll see if I actually use Claymore. I think I'll try and use it on the next floor, but I'm not too keen on the idea of it. You know what? I like the idea of her being able to operate things. So I'll keep the energy bar on her. You can make your way over here. And I guess I'll build some more prisoner prods along the way. 1, 2. And that should be good enough. Should be. In the meantime, you can make your way into there, and you can make your way into there, and you can pick up the crystal and make your way to the exit. And that should be it for this floor. 2 waves spawning in behind us. Shouldn't be too bad at all. Those two can handle that room for the time being. Until then, maybe go up here now. Or actually, you can stay in here until Maxwell King gets out of here. Okay, now make your way into here. A little bit more risque of a crystal run, but should be fine nonetheless. I do like this new character a whole lot, other than the fact that she makes getting dust slightly harder. Oh, and yeah, that will do it for this episode of Dungeon of the Endless. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. If you made it to this point in the video, feel free to support it in the form of a like. It helps me out a lot and shows that you want to continue watching this series. If you want to see more content like this, you can always subscribe to my channel to be notified whenever I upload any new content, whether it be of this or of any other kind. And until next time, have a good one, everyone, and I will see you next time.